This is Mission Control Houston. Welcome to today's ISS Update. It is Tuesday, February 14th, 2012. You're looking at a live view inside the International Space Station's Flight Control Room here at the Johnson Space Center. Today's flight director for this team is Ed Van Cise. He is sitting there at the middle console. Joining beside him as Capcom is Kate Rubens, who is sitting there in the black, and then Rob Hayhurst, who is also sitting beside Kate there on the far left. The Expedition 30 crew on board the station today, getting it ready for quite a bit of activity later on this afternoon, and also getting set up for Thursday's spacewalk. Don Pettit and Andre Kuipers have been working on an experiment called NeuroSpat today. This takes a look at how the brain's signals change and behave while the crew is up in space. It tests a few different things: perception, attention, memorization, decision, and action through different tasks. And through that experiment, scientists on the ground can take a look at how the crew members' brain signals change and react while they live up there in space for about 6 months. Pettit is also continuing to unpack some of the items that came upon the Progress 45 cargo craft. That Progress 45 undocked from the station back on January 23rd, but it delivered close to 3 tons of supplies for the crew, including some food and some fuel. So it takes some time after those cargo crafts arrive to get everything unpacked and set up in the proper spot inside the station complex. So Don Pettit will take care of some more of that today. Of course, the big news this week: Oleg Kononenko and Anton Shkaplerov getting ready for their spacewalk coming up on Thursday. Earlier this morning, they both climbed inside their Russian Orlan spacesuits, the 2 different suits that they will wear on Thursday, to check out the different systems and to make sure that everything is ready. Everything checked out as expected and okay, and the suits were declared ready to go for Thursday's activities. We'll have live coverage beginning Thursday morning at 7:45 a.m. Central Time. That is 8:45 a.m. Eastern Time, and then the spacewalk will begin about 30 minutes later at 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. That spacewalk will last about 6 hours. Anatoly Ivanishin has been working inside the Russian segment on the Matryoshka experiment. This is an ongoing examination of the radiation environment inside the station. There's a mannequin that has different dosimeters, different other sensors on it that detects the different radiation levels and also helps anticipate how the human body absorbs those radiation levels up there in space. And then Dan Burbank, just a few minutes ago, kicked off what will take up the remainder of his day. He is doing some checkout activities on Robonaut. There you see a live view inside the Destiny laboratory of the robot. Burbank's going to be checking out all of Robonaut's different joints, moving some things around. He will also then do what is called a force sensor checkout, where he will push the robot's forearms in multiple directions. Of course, if you'd like to follow Robonaut, he is twittering from space, but you can log on to nasa.gov/station to find out the latest information. But his Twitter account is AstroRobonaut, so just go to twitter.com/AstroRobonaut to follow along as all of these activities take place today. Finally, the crew has some crew Earth observation opportunities today. This is a chance for them to look down at the planet below to take some pictures. Today's primary target is Mumbai, India. They'll be flying over that from a southwest to northeasterly pass. There's what's called some aerosol, which comprises smoke, dust, and industrial pollutants above the city. And you can actually see it from space. And due to the station's path, the fact that they're going to be at what's called an oblique angle, so it's sort of a to the side angle, and get a side view of it, and also the underlying sea surface, this presents an ideal chance for them to photograph that aerosol cloud that is out there, to hopefully pick up some subtleties of it and give scientists and researchers on the ground an idea of how that aerosol cloud is behaving. If you would like to take a look at some of the pictures that the crew has gathered, including some of that stunning video of the night passes over North America and Canada, just log on to nasa.gov/station.